Hi guys, this is Tobias Oleynik from Online Dog Training Academy. Thanks for joining our channel, and today's topic is all this scientifically proven things, classical operant conditioning. Is this important? And the question or the answer to that question is pretty simple. Yes, it is. Why is theory so important? I'll give an example to that. Let's take this ball here. When I just let go of this ball, it drops down. The good news is this happens not only here in Germany. I'm a professional dog trainer, and since years I'm traveling the world, and I did this little experiment here in Spain, Italy, Denmark, America, even at the other side of the world in Australia. Every single time I open my hand, this tiny little tennis ball or pen or whatever I dropped down, it dropped down. And this is due to the fact that there are some certain laws, and this law is called the law of gravity. Means things are always flying on the ground, and no one can argue about that. The same is actually true for your dog training. We have some certain learning laws, such as classical conditioning, operant conditioning, positive, negative reinforcement, you name it. And these are laws, and some super smart people, they were 1,000 times smarter than me, Mr. Pavlov, Mr. Skinner, they figured actually in their scientist experiments how all these things come together. And now, is it important to you to know exactly how a positive reinforcement is working? What is the meaning of classical conditioning? I mean, let's put it in a different way. Way back when I did my driver license, before my instructor took me into that car, he took me aside and he says, "You know what, Tobias, I have a little tip for you." He started with theory with me, and he mentioned, hey, if you drive with your car and the traffic lights are red, do yourself a favor and stop the car. Otherwise you will end up in an accident. And guess what? I'm so grateful for this tip, because this is a law. And as I said, the same is true in dog training. So yes, I agree with you, we don't have to make it more complicated and more difficult than it is, but at least we should know some basic learning laws. I mean, imagine that you're driving your car, a cop pulls you over and he asks you, "Hey, I have a simple question. What are you going to do if the traffic lights over there are red?" And you're like, "Yeah, you know what, I've heard about it, wait a second. But I can't put my finger on it, I'm sorry." Guess what will happen? He will take away your driver license because you have no fucking clue how to drive a car. Unfortunately, in dog training, we have exactly this situation. People, everybody is allowed to just take a dog, try. "Oh, it was not working, I'm sorry." We can do this trial and error system when we train people, for instance. When we both, I would try to teach you something. We try it in a certain way, I have no clue how to do it, and then either it works, congratulations, and if it's not working, I can tell you, hey, you know what? What we just did, forget about it. It's not working, we have to do it in a different way. This you can do with a human being. This is not possible with your dog. You cannot just go on the field, try something, figure, okay, it's not working. You have not the chance to tell your dog, you know what we did the latest 10 minutes, forget about it, was not working, we have to do it another way. No, to not learn, to not communicate is not possible for a dog. So when it comes back to conditionings, Mr. Pavlov sits 24/7 on your shoulder. Keep this in mind. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.